Michigan music festivals and sports injuries have in common? Drugs. In some cases, festivals and sports injuries can create a drug addiction path that your neighbors, loved ones, and friends might be on. A CR News reporter was approached by a number of drug dealers at a recent Michigan Electronic Music Festival. Psychedelics, MDMA, and heroin all offered to our undercover reporter from the time she parked her car and walked to the main stage area. Thousands of recreational drug users attend these festivals, but for someone with an addictive personality, it can lead to taking more serious drugs. Especially now, experts warn that many drugs are laced with fentanyl and other deadly compounds.
The drug dealers are doing their best to try to mask, to hide the fact that they are selling drugs illegally. They're making pills look like something that they are not. For those that are not expecting to take, for example, heroin or fentanyl, they're taking something that is unexpected. Their body's not expecting it, and it is absolutely leading to overdose and, unfortunately, deaths at time.
Michigan music festivals are safe places for a vast majority of attendees, but predator drug dealers are present. A lot of drug-using festival goers take along drug test kits purchased from companies like DanceSafe.org. Large gatherings aren't the only place the drug epidemic plays out. Rural Michigan is also struggling to keep residents safe.
Well, we are as far west in the Upper Peninsula as you can get. We have a little different pipeline for drugs. Our drugs basically come from Wisconsin and Minnesota, particularly Milwaukee or Minneapolis. It is cartel drugs, and it does work its way. We're the first county, one of the first counties that they can come to, so they distribute right out of here.
What's happening in the UP is taking place in many of our state's rural communities. To get a breakdown of drug deaths and overdoses in your region of Michigan, follow the link at the end of this report. Dr. Delecky explained how drugs supplied by medical doctors really contributed to Michigan's opioid addiction problem.
So I like to say life is a contact sport. We're all going to experience pain after a sports injury, a car accident, working around the house over the weekend.
Sure.
Traditionally, medical management has started with some kind of pharmaceutical to mask the pain, essentially. What we'd like to see is a movement towards non-pharmacological pain management to stop the original prescription of the opioids by using things like chiropractic, physical therapy, yoga. So,
Yeah, well, and the governor recently passed a proclamation encouraging non-drug pain management, so that's kind of hopeful.
And that's great. It's great to see that the government realizes that it's better to take away the matches instead of putting out fires.
The governor and Michigan's Department of Health are seeing positive signs that drug overdoses and deaths may be trending lower.
One of the biggest things that we have done to have really reduced overdoses in Michigan has really going all in on harm reduction, being able to support access to naloxone and syringe service programs. We think this is one of the biggest reasons why Michigan has gone from one of the top 15 rates of overdoses in the country to below the national average in just a few years is this big investment in harm reduction.
Police and sheriff departments are also helping to rehab drug-addicted inmates in county lockups.
We started programs here in the jail where we're connecting inmates to care and treatment, both in the jail and beyond the jail. We have medication assisted treatment program. And then when they leave the jail, we try to connect them to residential treatment services so that they have that support on the other side.
If you suspect a friend or loved one is getting addicted to painkillers or is already on hard drugs, you can help them by using the resources on our reports page. I'm Deb Hart for CR News.